They did something.
Yes.
I don't know how good of it's something they did, but they did something.
I don't know now. I mean, if you really look at it, Towns, right?
Let double happen first.
Okay, so for those unaware, there was a big trade this week between the New York Knicks and the Minnesota Timberwolves, and it looks like Minnesota is trading Karl-Anthony Towns and I think a draft pick. And in exchange, they are getting Julius Randle, DiVincenzo. My bad. I didn't mean to call him DiVincenzo. Yeah, he's getting DiVincenzo, and wasn't there a third team involved in the deal?
I didn't see. They got Detroit's protected top 13 first round pick in the deal as well for Town.
Yes. So
That's what
basically, the way I look at it is, you traded one soft ass player for another soft ass player.
Who's soft?
Randle, Julius Randle.
Really? You think Randle's soft?
I think they've been calling him soft for the past.
I won't
since
call
he's
him
been
soft.
I wouldn't
He
call him soft.
cat soft. Randall is erratic. Randall will have a good game and then go about 3 bad games and stuff like that. Like,
The problem I see with that is you got a smaller power forward who he got to have the ball in his hand and he shoots like a. So the point is, Anthony Edwards gonna have the ball in his hand.
what the Knicks did was they got rid of Hardenstein.
Yeah.
They needed a
They didn't
big.
get rid of him. They lost in the free agency.
He's not on the Knicks, and they needed a
And
big.
Robinson, he's
injured.
He's injured. So they needed a center.
Yeah.
And he's a stretch center because he can not only go in the paint, but he also can step out and shoot a 3. And the reason why the Timberwolves felt like it was okay because they already had friction between Towns and Anthony about whose team it was going to be, which they probably felt like that's the reason why the series went the way it was, because since Towns isn't a man, he gets lost in the sauce. And when you got Gobert and
that's what I was getting ready to say. And see what Minnesota's banking on, not Gobert. Nas Reed. And it makes perfect sense
They
because
don't want
now
him sitting on the bench making all that goddamn
now
money. They want
you
his
get
ass
ready to
in
slide
heavy
Randle
rotation.
into your 4. You'll
Gobert goes 5.
Gobert be your 5. Reed going to be your 6 man, probably 6 man of the year this year, more than likely. And
I thought he won last year. I thought he did.
I think so he'll probably be 6 man of the year again. But
he just get more minutes.
But for me, like Minnesota, like you set up a great lineup now.
Yeah. I mean, but we all know that Gobert was getting his ass torched.
I thought Gobert was going to leave before Cat.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
because
cool.
The fact of the matter is, every time, especially the last 2 playoffs, they've been cooking his ass, and he's supposed to be defensive player of the year, and he getting cooked like that. Damn, Luka's sitting here playing with his food.
And see, another thing you don't have to contend with Minnesota is watching this shoot threes all game.
Who that?
Cat. Like you ain't gotta watch Cat shoot these damn threes no more when he need to be down in the
opens
post.
up the hole for
He opened
Brunson.
up the hole though, and on top of that, he did win a 3-point contest a couple of times.
And that's why he need to take his ass down to the post.
If I got it, listen, the NBA is a positioner's league now. It's turning to that. Look at Wemby. This nigga's 7'4". He can shoot goddamn threes.
But we still need you down to get a little post action because
you don't need for him to be down there when you got Gobert ass down there.
And this was getting ready to happen. See, the West, the centers, but the East, the centers are, you got to play Giannis, got to play Embiid. You know, they play big boy ball down there, and you're going to be the 5 now.
Correct. But the thing about it is, outside of him, Embiid, Giannis can't shoot no threes. So Giannis going to have to stick him on the perimeter.
We're going to see.
So you got Giannis on the perimeter, and you taking away from the paint, that means that paint is free.
I can tell you what Knicks fans are mad about.
Oh, they happy. I think Knicks fans
they're mad.
They're happy.
No, I'm going to tell you why they're mad.
No, I'm
going to
tell you why they're happy. But go ahead and say what you're going to say.
They're mad because you ain't get to see the Nova Knicks.
Yes, you did. You saw
No,
it
you
last
didn't.
year. They got to the conference
No, you
final
didn't.
last
No, you
year.
didn't, because you just brought in Mikal Bridges. You just brought him in this season.
yeah.
He
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
play last season.
Well, again,
so they're upset that, and
I'm gonna tell you why they're not upset.
they didn't want to get rid of DiVincenzo. That's who
Right.
they're really
Of
upset
course,
about
but let
getting
me
rid
tell
of.
you why. Let me tell you why the Knicks are happy, because, like you said, Hartenstein left for free agency, and on top of that, Robinson is hurt for the first quarter of the season. You have no proven center, so now you come in with somebody that helps Robinson. He helps Brunson out more than anything, because them two, the pick and roll, they can spread the floor, pick and pop, all that. The two-man game between Brunson. I'm telling you,
Between Brunson and Cat?
Hell yeah. Who else do Brunson go to on a regular basis on the Knicks? Outside of Nova Cat.
Hart, he go to Hart. Hart's his little partner in crime.
The Knicks ain't never had a stretch five though. They got a stretch five that can pull threes. So that's gonna open up the paint for Brunson to do his thing.
We gonna see.
The Knicks,
I'm iffy with what the Knicks pulled in.
The Knicks did it for a need.
Yeah,
It's
they did it for a
wanted
need, definitely.
Right, and the Timberwolves felt like, hey, we got Gobert, the reigning defensive player of the year, Nas Reed, the sixth man of the year. They can offset.
If it was me, I would have went for Aiden.
Who?
Aiden. If I was the Knicks,
DeAndre
I would have went for Aiden instead of Cat.
in Portland right now.
But you had to give up more though.
I don't think so. I think you give up less for Aiden.
Nah.
Aiden is not. He's not as proven as Cat is to an extent. So I think you'd be giving up less for Aiden. But I thought Aiden might have been a better fit. But we'll see how
agree.
Cat.
How so?
He would have provided defense.
Well, he doesn't provide offense.
They don't need offense. They got Brunson. They got Mikal Bridges.
Hard. Like they're going to put up.
Yeah,
points.
with Bridges, they would have been a formidable defense.
They're going to put up points. That's not the Knicks' problem. Like he said, it's the defensive end of it.
Cat's not coming in there for his defense.
That's what I'm saying. That's why that's the.
He's coming in with his offense.
So when you think about it now,
and he
because
played
the
with
other
Thibodeau,
big
and he
move,
played under Thibodeau.
the other big move right now was what Philly did. And if you ask me, I think Philly's better than New York now because they made that move. I think New York took a step back.
I'm going to respectfully and disagree. Why? Because all right, you got rid of DiVincenzo, and Julius Randle. Everybody in New York want to get rid of Randle.
Yeah.
They wanted.
They want,
right.
but not
So
Chenzo.
So the only way you had to get rid of him, you gonna had to pair him up with a player that you didn't want to give up. That was the only way you were gonna get that deal. So they not only got Randle, they got a player, and they got a protected top 13 pick, first round pick. So if you'd have went anywhere else, that everybody see, this is why I say Aiden wouldn't fit, because he's not proven, and on top of that,
He's a great defender. He's a great defender.
Again, they need offense, bro. The Knicks.
He gonna give you 16.
But see, the thing about it, you talking about Thibodeau. Thibodeau know about Towns because Towns played with him when he was in Minnesota. So he going where he knows he's comfortable at versus somebody in his mind unproven. Aiden never played in his system.
Like I said,
before.
my thing is going to be because Mikal going to shoot, Brunson going to shoot.
Right.
Somebody big ass got to grab them rebounds.
And he's gonna shoot too.
That's what I'm saying. Cat going to be shooting too.
He ain't gonna be doing a bunch of twos neither. I'm telling you, with the pick and roll, he can do the pick and pop between him and Brunson, even him and Mikal Bridges. They can do the pick and pop with Towns because he can shoot the three.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna
He's
be
going to be
interesting.
interesting.
The Knicks, they're still a top, in my opinion, they're a top 3 team in the East.
Ooh.
Yeah.
3?
The Knicks?
Yeah. You got Boston. You got, as of right now, as it constructed, without them playing, Philly.
Milwaukee's going to be back.
Milwaukee is 4. Because
you have New York 3?
Huh?
You have New York 3?
I got New York 3, Milwaukee 4.
I can live with that.
You feel what I'm saying?
I can live with that. Because Milwaukee, we gotta see what Giannis is going to come back looking like.
Is at too.
We're going to have to see where Dame is at because. So yeah, I'll agree with that. That 1, 2, 3, 4. I got that.
Right.